be exactly the same. You guys are going to take a look at this function and say, all right, plug in g of negative x. So you have 4 times negative x to the 5th minus 2 times negative x cubed plus negative x. OK? Well, any negative expression raised to an even power is positive. Any negative expression raised to an odd power is now going to be negative. So that's negative x to the 5th times 4, so it's negative x to the 5th. Negative x cubed is going to be a negative x cubed times a negative 2 is now a positive 2x cubed. And then plus a negative x is just negative x. OK? Now, what you guys can see here is by plugging in negative x, I went from positive to negative, negative to positive, positive to negative. It's like the opposite of every term, right? Another way to look at this mathematically without biting off the cap of your water is to subtract out the negative. Jeez. I'm sorry, not subtract out. If you factor out the negative, what you see is by factoring out the negative, you get the exact same function in here multiplied by a negative. Right? So I'll tell you the answer is odd. And now I'll explain. The famous odd function that I explained, that I gave to you guys, was x cubed. So let's talk about f of x equals x cubed. Here's x. If x equals 2, then f of x is going to equal 8. What about negative x? F of negative 2 equals negative 8. So what it is if you have g of, I should have written that over there. If you have g of negative x and you get the opposite of g of x, then it is an odd function. And I didn't write this in here. I should have. F of negative x gives you the same function, f of x. Then it's even. OK? So all you guys really need to do is plug it in. Now, you could also use numbers and see if the numbers are